to review the penalties given to Clint Bowyer. After his win in last Sunday's Sprint Cup Series race in New Hampshire, his car failed a subsequent inspection at the NASCAR R&D Center on Tuesday. The body placement on the car, not where it should have been according to NASCAR specs. Bowyer docked 150 driver points, which knocked him from second back to 12th in the chase. Crew Chief Shane Wilson and the car chief Chad Haney suspended for 6 races. Wilson fined $150 grand. Childress docked 150 owner points. All those penalties are being appealed. Well, naturally, when the press conferences began here at Dover on Friday, a lot of reporters were asking other competitors about the situation revolving around the Childress team.
In the garage, everyone's known it for months. It's not 2 weeks old. This is something that's been going on for months. They've been warned for a long time, way before Richmond. So this is not something that, oh man, we got, they just told us halfway after Richmond and going in the Loudon that our car's wrong. They knew it was wrong way before that, and I felt like they wanted to get everything they could. What did they have to lose, really? So, you almost can't fault them for that.
Flash forward to Saturday morning's practice. Kevin Harvick, one of the Childress drivers, follows Denny Hamlin out onto the racetrack and basically appears to be trying to send a message.
He is upset.
I don't like what you said, I think was the message. A little contact, a little more contact, a little more contact out on the racetrack. Both drivers called off the track by NASCAR into the garage where discussion ensued.
Boys having a little bit of a heated debate on territory there. And, it's very difficult when you're making the implication that someone else is cheating. It goes to the core. And what happened in this incident, as we saw with the fines and penalties, NASCAR has called a black and white ruling a foul. It's cut and dry. So the argument is the penalty. Was the penalty too stiff? That type of thing. But the infraction was there, and they call it 100% a black and white ruling. No discrepancy.
And as far as the situation today was concerned, there was some radio traffic on Clint Bowyer's radio saying, hey, your teammate was out there sticking up for you and so on. Let him race.
Absolutely. That's going to happen.
Let's see what happens. Now, let's talk about the appeals process. The appeals hearing will be held this coming Wednesday. NASCAR gathered this information and distributed it today at the racetrack. Since 1999, there have been 132 appeals of NASCAR penalties to the National Stock Car Commission. 88 of them, so 66%, two-thirds, are upheld. The original NASCAR penalty stands. About a third, the original NASCAR penalty was either reduced or completely overturned, and in a very small number, the penalty was actually increased from NASCAR's original mandate. We'll talk more about how the appeals process works